Okay, Don, I'm into your Emperor Shogun, or what is it, 5010 here. But I don't know if this is the original power connector or what, but there's no filtering. The wires just come in and go straight to the board. If you look at the other side, you got a couple of filter caps here. They're not swelled and they don't appear to have gotten hot, but I don't see any RF chokes on the input side unless they're using that audio transformer, and I think that's exactly what they're doing. Okay. So they got the positive connected there, and I think that's where the other pin of that audio filter goes, is right there. But I've got some RF chokes for input power that I may try to put in here. Also, I'm thinking that we should change this out to a 3-pin. Put a standard connector in there to make it universal, so you can just use one type of power cord instead of having to have a different power cord for each radio. So, alright, I'll email you about that and go ahead and do it. These are the speaker wires. Okay, this is really similar to a HR 2510 or 2600. But it doesn't look like a Uniden board. No, it's not. It says Techstar. Alright, so that's a Techstar board. And this one probably is a Techstar as well. Yep. Okay, I'll get busy. Okay, Don, what I did was take those two 1000s out. Even though they looked fine, took them out anyway and replaced them with these 3300s. These are 3300 microfarad electrolytics to help with the filtering. Okay, and mounting the 3-pin power connector in there now. It'll have caps and chokes on it. I'm also going to put a protection diode on there, but that's what it looks like. Okay, this is the one that's coming on the new Rangers and Galaxies, so they're pretty good. I've got 2 of these. I'm getting ready to put those on, and then I'll put the caps on and all that other stuff. Okay, more to come. Okay, Don, this is what I've put in there for you. It's a 3-pin. Got the filter capacitors on there. Okay, and I've got these good heavy RF chokes on there too. They should choke out that alternator noise for you. Okay, and then on this side, I think I showed you this already. I've increased both of these to 3300 microfarad. I had to bend them over so that the cover would fit on top of them because they were a little bit too tall. So I got plenty of hot glue underneath these to hold them in place. Now, something I don't know if I shared with everybody or not, but if you use isopropyl alcohol, or basically any kind of alcohol around this hot glue, it will let go to whatever surface it's bound to. Okay, so if you got this in your radio and you clean your radio with alcohol, the hot glue is going to come loose, so you'll have to reattach it. Okay, but you can put alcohol on this and break it loose. And if you don't send it back to me and fix it, if you take it somewhere else and they need to replace one of these caps, a little bit of alcohol around the hot glue will turn it loose, or you can freeze it and it'll break. Okay. All right, more to come. Okay, I just finished the tune-up on it. Wanted to show you the S meter on the 300 microvolt scale. I got it set for 100 microvolts at 30% modulation on channel 38. Okay, there's your S9 on AM. And that was reading S9 on sideband. Where's the Alright, I'll go back and set the meter again. I just had it. Dad blame it. Alright, hang on a second, let me do that. Okay, here we go. There's only one adjustment for sideband and AM. So if I set sideband on 9, AM reads high. If I set AM on 9, then sideband reads low. So there it is on the lower side. There it is on AM. Now, why it shows a stronger signal on AM than it does lower side, I don't know, because according to the scope, the output on both is exactly the same. So, another anomaly of this radio. But see, there's only one adjustment. There's no separate adjustment for upper side or lower sideband or SSB and AM. There's no differentiation. This one potentiometer adjusts the meter for both modes, both AM and sideband, AM, FM, and then upper and lower. Okay, but the receiver works great in all modes. All right, that little MRF 477, that little bugger works good. Okay, let's do some output power testing. All right, meter on the left is average, meter on the right is peak. I got 100 watt slugs in both. Okay, RF power's turned all the way up. In AM, what is that, 22 watts in AM, dead key. Audio, about 60 watts peak. I'll switch to sideband. I'm on the lower side, channel 38. Hello, audio. Audio, hello. Hello, audio. About 60 watts peak. Let's see what RMS does. Audio, hello. Audio. About 48. 48 watts RMS and about 60 watts peak. As cool as a cucumber. Okay. All right. I think that's about it. Let me find your notes again. Let's see here. And hopefully we got rid of the alternator noise with those increased caps and the chokes on the input. You can't get any better finals than what you have in here. It's a 2166 driving a 477. It just doesn't get any better than that. Okay. So, and you want me to unlock the clarifier. Okay, I still got to do that. All right. I'll be back. Okay, you wanted me to unlock the clarifier. This thing really doesn't have a clarifier. It's like the Rangers. You got a span switch here. You just steer the span down to the lowest thing, basically, to clarify. That also moves your transmit. On this one, it's not separated. Now, if you want to split it, change your span and then hit the split. You can tune them in. Okay, and then when you transmit, you're still on the same frequency. Or is that split transmit, split receive? Ah, geez. It's been a long time since I had one of these. You'll have to look at the manual, but basically this is your clarifier. You just move that down to right there. All right. Now, I wanted to show you that this thing is dead on frequency. There's my Yaesu. My Yaesu is dead on frequency. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello. Let me turn the volume back up a little bit. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. Audio test. Okay, now that's talking on yours. Now I'm going to talk on mine. Audio, hello, hello, 1 2 3 4 5 5 4 3 2 1. As you can hear, it's dead on. Both receive and transmit. Okay. You don't have any drift hardly in this radio. It's very, very stable. And again, you know, it's kind of like the Rangers. All right. Okay. You wanted me to put a decal on it. I'll have to check with my decal guy and see if he can do that on this type of radio. Pretty sure he can. Let me check on that and I'll get back with you. Okay, next thing I did for you was give you a thicker power cord. Alright, this is 12 gauge wire. It's 6 foot long. I moved your power connector to this one. It's a 3-pin. Okay. And it, like I said, it's 12 gauge wire. And the other, what you had in there, I think was 16 gauge, what came with the radio. But with the tune-up that I've done, you need this heavier cable to give more amperage to the radio. Okay. Let's see. Put it on the outside antenna. He's a little bit low on frequency. anyway, she's all done. Talked to the decal guy. It's not a good idea to do a different decal for this radio because of these rounded edges. We can do one, but it will roll up more than likely on the edges because the way that they're rounded here. So I decided not to do the decal. I'll send you this video, and if you want the decal, then I'll order it for you. But he's never done one of these before, so I'm going to have to take the face off and ship the face to him to do. And I don't like doing that on rare radios like this. You know, not that he would do anything with it, but I have seen things get lost in the mail. Quite a few things here lately. So I'd rather not ship the faceplate. You know, if I had another Emperor TS5010 for like a parts radio or something, then that would be different. I could send him that and he could create one from that, but I just don't want to send him the face on this one. But I'll leave that up to you. I'll shoot you a quick email, let you tell me what you want me to do. But other than that, it's basically done. And I think I showed you the power cord. And the output power, this little thing is screaming. So, Don, I sure hope you enjoy your TS5010. It was my pleasure to less comment for you. 73s, everybody.